Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Otumba Adams Show. My name remains Adams Olofumila today, and you guys are welcome, especially. All right. So, how have you guys been? How is work? How is life? How is your business? And how is everything generally? And if you're in Nigeria, how are you guys coping with the heat? Like, this heat is whew, it's much. Like, seriously, it's much. And before I came on today, I actually had it in mind not to actually come for this live segment because I've been working back to back for days now, and my back aches. Like, I have a terrible backache. But hey, I still have to come around. I still have to show up and do what I have to do. Okay. So on this episode, we'll be looking at how to outshine yourself and your competitions, how to outshine yourself and your competitions. All right. If you are watching live and you would like to introduce yourself, you know how we do it. Put your name in the comment section. This is live. This is 4 p.m. in Nigeria. All right. That's +1 GMT or West African time. Right. And if you'd like to introduce yourself, just put your name, your location in the comment section, and I will welcome you especially. All right. I'm waiting for you guys to do that. And while I am waiting for that, right, I want to talk about this topic, how to outshine yourself and your competitions. And this topic was born from the fact that I had to teach some kids, teenagers, about some days back, like about 2 weeks ago. And it was a really fun segment. And I said, hey, what the heck? Let me bring the same topic to you guys today and also teach it. Besides, I was actually out of topic. I really did not know what to teach. So I had this one in my arsenal and I said, let's go for it. Okay, so how do you outshine yourself? How do you become better than you are, right? How do you become your best version, as it were? All right. The first thing you need to realize is that you need to know who you are, and what you are gifted with. So I wrote number one is find your gifts. Okay. So know who you are, know what you are, and know what your gifts are. All right. In knowing who you are, you would know all your strengths, you would know all your weaknesses. In finding your strengths, you would realize what you've been gifted with, what your superpowers, as it were, are, right? And if you feel that you really do not know what you're really, really good at, it's simple. Ask people around you, all right? Ask your friends, ask your colleagues, ask your parents, ask anyone that you feel is good enough to actually know what you're good at, or the person has spent time with you to know your nature, and then the person can actually tell you that, hey, this is what you are very, very good at. All right. You really need to know that at this point, that's like the basic thing, the foundation. You need to know yourself, and then you need to know what you're very, very good at. All right. So that's number one on the list. Number two on the list is, where are you headed? All right. Where do you want to get to? Okay. Now, in trying to set a goal, I always say something that, if your goal is not scary enough, right? If your goal does not give you sleepless nights, then it goes to show that you are not dreaming big enough, really, right? If it's not something that you'd ask yourself that am I normal to be able to think about this thing? Why am I doing this? All right. And it's really cool to actually have a big goal, right? Because when you have big goals, when you dream big, right, and you are determined to get to that point, then how to get there would show itself to you. All right. How to get to that point would show itself to you. So you need to set huge goals, great goals, all right, achievable goals. Now, I'm not saying that build your house build your castle in the air, not that kind of goal, but a goal that is big, but is also achievable. All right. Now, in setting your goal, you definitely will probably have a business plan at some point, or how you plan to execute that particular goal that you have actually set for yourself. Now, in setting a goal for yourself, you then realize that you need to learn new skills to meet up with the goals that you have set for yourself. All right. You would realize that your gifts would not be enough. Your talent, your skills by default, beg your pardon, would not be enough. So you need to like do what? You need to learn new things to meet up. If you're just starting off, right, you'd have to be the one to learn it. But if you've gotten to a level that like you're good enough, right, you're exceptional, people know you already, then you can easily outsource certain things that like you feel that you you can give to other people to actually execute for you. But if you realize that like, hey, there are things that like I cannot delegate to people, I have to be the one to be in charge of it, and then you realize that you don't have those skills, then you need to get those skills. In getting skills, you either pay a coach, you buy courses, right? You watch videos on YouTube, on any platform that you can actually learn from. All right. Learning is a new skill, or learning the skills necessary for where you are headed, is very, very important, because it's like an example I give to those teenagers then, that if you say you are good in mathematics and physics, right, and you want to become an engineer and you want to write WIEC, you cannot bank on just your mathematics and English, mathematics and physics alone, because you need to also pass English language, you need to pass chemistry, you also need to pass biology, and in some instances, you also need to pass further mathematics. So there are certain subjects that like you have to pass for you to be able to what's the word? For you to be able to move to the next level or ace your goal. Okay. So the same way with your what's the word now? The same way with your goals. For you to be able to like meet your goals, you need to be able to have certain skills that would help you to get to your destination. And not all of the skills would be given to you naturally. You need to learn some of them. You need to like pay someone to teach you how to go about certain things, right? For you to be able to get to where you are hoping to get to. All right. So that's number 3 on the list. Number 4 is you need to hone your skills and your gifts. All right. Now you've realized what you were born with. You know what you need to add to it to get to where you're going to. The beauty about it now is that like you need to practice every single day. You need to get better at it every single day till these gifts, till these skills become second nature to you. All right. Now, when I started this broadcast last year, January, right, I was nervous. It was something new to me, but I think I've gotten to that level that like I can say that I'm very comfortable standing behind the camera and then talking. And that also has helped me to be able to like stand in front of a crowd. Not like I am shy to be in front of a crowd, but I know how to deliver a speech, as it were. Like if I'm actually in front of a crowd, I would not fidget. I would know how to like write out my notes and then deliver the topic I want to share. All right. So you need to hone your skills, right? Practice makes, is it perfect or perfection? I don't know which of the two, but then when you are consistent with something, you would get better at it. And you need to do what? You need to keep at it. You need to keep working towards it, keep developing yourself every single day till you get to the point that like you become a master at it. And even when you become a master at that thing, you've realized that like new things keep coming up. We are at an internet age where new information comes up every single day. So what you feel you knew 2 years ago would most likely be obsolete right now. So you need to always learn to upgrade, always learn to like become better every single day. All right. So the next point is network with like-minded people. If you are going towards a particular direction, you need people who are also going towards that direction. Now, it may not be that like they'll be going towards the same end as you are, but you guys are headed towards the same direction. At some point, everybody would part ways. But in the meantime, as long as you guys are going towards the same route, it is best you go in the company of others. Now, why do you need the company of other people? It encourages you to be better and for you not to slack. As they say, iron sharpeneth iron. So you need people around you who can ginger you, who can actually spur you to be better. all right, for you not to give up, because there will be times that you'll be weary. There will be times that like you would feel like I need to give up. Like I really, really need to give up. But with these people around you, when they are telling you about their wins, when they're telling you about their achievements, you would tell yourself that like, hey, dude, get back up, right? You really, really need to get back up, and you need to forge ahead. You need to get to your destination. So you need people around you. You cannot just do it alone. Only you, mba, you will not get there. All right. So you need people around you for you to be able to like get to your destination. And then number 6, which is the penultimate number, is find yourself a mentor. Now, the beauty of I've actually talked about having a mentor severally, right? And you could either have a direct mentor or a mentor from afar. When I say mentor from afar, it means that like you could probably consume every of the material of the person that you feel you would like to be like. Now, you may not have a direct contact with the person. You may not be able to pay for the service of that person, of that mentor. But if you are able to have access to their materials, or you're able to save up to get their materials, then why not? Why don't you consume as much as possible? Because if if um if you feel that like you don't have someone that looks like the picture where you are headed around you, there will definitely be someone somewhere in the world. And we now live in a global village whereby you can actually Google about who is doing great in your field, and then you start studying their life, learn about their past and what they're actually working on right now, and then you can now channel your path along that line also. All right. But if you're privileged to have a mentor that is around you, that you can actually go to talk to, and then ask them like, hey sir, hey ma, what do you feel about this thing? How do you think I can actually go about this thing? It will actually make your journey way better than you actually think it would, because some of the mistakes that you could have made, they will tell you, hey, do not go this way. I have tried it before. It did not work out. It might look shiny, but it did not work out. So don't go down that path. And when you have a mentor that shows you that way, it makes life easier for you, and you get into your destination better. You become a better person, and you get to where you're trying to get to on time. All right. So that's number 6 on the list. Number 7, which is the last number, is know the doorkeepers, or I think in that lecture I gave, it is know the gatekeepers to your next level. Now, the thing is this: no matter how creative you are, no matter how good you are at what you do, if someone does not open the door for you or give you access to their platform, you would only be good in your own level, but you may most likely not be able to like be you may not have that platform that you actually seek until you know the people that can actually take you to that next level. All right. And those people are actually the gatekeepers, they're the doorkeepers. They're the ones that like can actually introduce you to the next level you need to get to. You need to know these people. Now, some of them can be your mentors, but it is not in all cases that like your mentors will be these people. So you need to realize those who have the power to help you get to your next level. All right. They probably have the platform, and whatever they say, if they just say one word, it can change everything for you. Like everything. You really need to realize these people, because if you want to outshine your competition, sometimes it just takes one person to just introduce you, and that's it. I would cite an example based on politics. If you are in Nigeria and you know how politics play here, right? More often than not, you would see a grand master or someone that like has been there for a while, and then the person will just pick up like a nobody, no someone like we've never heard about, and we say that like this person is going to be the next governor of the state, and before you know it, everybody begins to rally around that particular person, and then you ask yourself that like, where was this person all the while? Yes, the person most likely was in the background working, but until the gatekeeper introduces the person, right? Your gatekeeper could be an investor that would actually invest in your business and would put in enough money for your business to be recognized, right? You just need to know who the doorkeeper is to the next level and try to acquaint yourself with them, try to get closer to them. And with that, you'll be able to like outshine your competition. I think with these points, right, I know that like you guys have actually learned something. And if you missed out on the video, please watch from the beginning and you would learn something really, really tangible. Okay. As I always say, if you're watching from Facebook or YouTube, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your loved ones. Okay. My name remains Adam Tulofimila Jide. And as I always say, be the best version God has created you to be. From me to you, have a lovely evening, guys. Bye-bye.